really got to figure the settings out on this thing. I also got to come out of my shell. It's just pulling out a camera and walking around with people around me feels very awkward. But if I'm going to move into vlogging and start documenting my experience, it's definitely going to be something I need to get over. So it's probably good that I practice now. Anyway, I'm in Hamilton. The first place that I'm going to go through, because it's what I've known as home for basically my entire life. So we're going to start with one of the most famous areas in Hamilton, which is odd that it's in a residential area. But here we are at what is Tim Hortons Field, which used to be known as Ivor Wynne Stadium. My camera angles are all going to suck, and my first few videos are going to be shit, but that's why I need to practice now. But here's what's going on at the stadium right now. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Doesn't have super focus on this. No one in the field, so I think it's just a practice they're doing. This is my old stomping grounds where I grew up. In this area like the back of my hand. Warmer out today than I thought it was going to be. It was chilly as hell yesterday, so I brought a sweater. Apparently don't need it, which made it hard to conceal this little camera. Like I said, I feel awkward with it, but it's going to become like a second part of me, I think, so get used to it now. If I was looking correctly earlier, I only get about 12 hours off of this SD card that I bought. So I think when I leave, I'm gonna need like at least, I don't know what, 3 or 4 of them, or get bigger ones, right? I only got a 256 gig. Maybe get a few 512s. I don't know shit about electronics. I'm going purely off the reviews and what people are saying is good. I'm using the factory settings, but I am going to try to learn them, try to get better, like at what levels to use and what camera frames and whatnot. I don't know. The one that I have is shock resistant, which is good because I'm good at damaging shit. I'm gonna head up to Gage Park. I haven't actually been to Gage Park quite a while. From what I hear, it's just I think they moved out. There was a homeless camp in there, but then a fire happened, so the city finally moved all the people out. There's tent cities all over the place here. I don't know what angles I should use. That's stuff I'm gonna have to figure out. It's just basically you guys staring at my face. the funny part is I think I feel less awkward in another city because it's less likely that people I know are going to see me and then come over and ask. But at the same time, it's not what I want. Come over, ask me what I'm doing. I might start with a bunch of followers. By the way, if I haven't broken it down, I plan to leave Canada. See, it is way too expensive here, and it's just, I've been in this city my entire life, never even been on vacation. It's just like, sometimes if you want to do something, you just gotta do it, you know? And it's been like years in the making. It's not like I'm thinking about this overnight, but it's time to like make my goals a reality, you know? And so I'm like, I want to get out of Canada, but then I'm looking at it, I'm like, I haven't even seen all of Canada. So I'm gonna see all of Canada. I'm gonna go through it, and then I want to travel different parts of the world if I get the opportunity. But if I don't, I want to settle in a country that offers a better cost of living, where I can have a little bit more leniency on taxes, actually have an opportunity to get forward. I feel like no matter, even if you have a good job making $50 an hour here, it's going to take you 50 years to own a house. Like, just having a house isn't supposed to be some like crazy dream. It's supposed to be reality if you work hard. Even if you do work hard, it doesn't matter anymore. I've worked hard my whole life, and then it got to the point where I can't even do physical work anymore. So got a garage sale. Hamilton, so they're very weird about me videotaping. What the hell is he doing? To be honest, I still feel weird doing it, but we'll get there. We will get there. My old apartment's here. I lived here for, I don't know, 3 years. Right where that air conditioner is. At the time, I was paying $825 for that place, all inclusive. And somebody that still lives there told me now that it's going for around $1,800. That was, 5 years ago? Something like that. That's how much the prices have jumped. Wages have went up a little bit, but not enough to justify those crazy changes we see. Getting ahead is not easy anymore. For the longest time, I always said, because I'd easily get a job, no problems. But I know heavy labor, so factory people, they know I work hard, they know I'm going to show up, so they hire me. But now it's to the point where I can't do these physical jobs, so I need to find a different alternative thing. When you're switching into a new field with no experience, it seems like it's impossible. I've been trying for months, and no open doors. Because they really got to do is give me the chance, and I'd become one of their best workers. But it is what it is. Now I don't even want to to stay. So even if I do get hired somewhere, it's like it's a temporary thing, because I see too much opportunity elsewhere. Go in 10 minutes. Played with the battery. I don't know if I gave it a full charge when I first started or not. I think I did, but I got 2 backup batteries anyway. Still got plenty of life on here. Alright, we are arriving near Gage Park. And here we are at Gage Park. Already a tent city, I see. Right on the outskirts of it. Kind of right where I wanted to sit, actually. People feel so many different ways about that. I'm not going to get into politics, but it's crazy to see. More tents over here. Oh wow. There's literally tents like almost everywhere. We got kids over here playing with their parents. Change the there's a way in here to change the settings. Like where it opens up the frame. I have to do that from the beginning maybe, and it doesn't let me pull it up, so I guess the video I got is what I go with. Oh, I think I opened up the wideness. I don't know how I did it, but I think I did it. Because now it's showing different. Oh yeah, there's literally tents all throughout here still. So it makes sense. It's a good park, but it sucks for kids and families trying to... it'd be one thing if they were just like there, right? You gotta have somewhere you go, so you gotta sleep somewhere. But not all of them, but a lot of them will leave drug paraphernalia, needles, and just carelessly litter. And not just litter things that don't matter, like litter things that are potentially gonna hurt kids. That's where I have the problem. Another camp. It's like little areas everywhere. I think you got one right in the middle of the field over here. The Gage Park Fountain Dip. Spent a lot of time here as a kid, and it's actually extremely surprising to see that turtle working, because I never remember that turtle working. It's always not working like these two. That one's trying, but it's just spitting out. It's puking. It's the only one working. Oh, there's another one working. It's actually surprising. I think it's old. Even the swans are working. 2 of them. Fountain runs off here, then on your way out the park, got a little reservoir, whatever you want to call it. Even though it's like terribly bad idea, a lot of us kids used to swim in that deep end because it gets a little bit deep back there. It used to be our swimming pool for a lot of us, even though it's really not good water. Kids are fucked up though. Notice it's still morning, so a lot of them probably sleeping off the drugs, but it's pretty quiet. I think a lot of them are sleeping. I feel like that camera angle might be better. I don't know. I have to figure that out. More tents. I don't even know if you can see like far with this camera. It doesn't seem like it. Might be my phone can stretch it farther. It like gets all pixelated and fucky. But at least it can do it. I'll figure this thing out though. It's probably got its certain things that it's good for and other things it's not. And like I said, I plan on getting a backup camera anyway, so maybe I'll get a camera that could do that focus, or I can just use my phone for some things. See, you get stared at by some people, they look at you all weird, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Wish this camera didn't keep tuning out, because I want to be able to see if I got a decent angle, but probably killing the battery too. 3 more tents. Maybe it's just flooded with them in here. Like, I knew they were in this park, but I didn't know they were, like, all throughout it. Here's where I feel awkward, because there's, like, a group of people. This looks different.
Why couldn't she have done?
It's weird, like, my thought process is like, I think oddly about, like, oh, these people are gonna look at me weird. It's like, fuck, I'd never hang out with anybody anyway. You give a shit. Fuck. And these people are ever gonna end up in your life. Some of them might, but those are the ones you keep around anyway, and those are the ones that aren't gonna give a fuck about you walking around with a camera. My thought patterns are fucked sometimes, and I even realize it. So I gotta break free of that. This used to be well maintained, and it's become like a crazy ecosystem. Like, this was a pathway we would ride our bikes on. Now it's just not maintained at all. And, like, yeah. I'm not gonna know what you guys can actually see and from how far until this is until I upload this and look at it, because it's hard to see from the little tiny screen I got to work with. I can see things in the thing, like, that are in the background, but I don't think they're very clear. Yeah, I get flashbacks coming through here. I used to run through here all the time as a kid, ride my bike around here. Back at the baseball diamonds. Seems all the camp tent people are staying on the other side. Maybe one of them got hit with a baseball. Fuck it, we're staying on the other side of the park. Fucking forgot to charge my vape. I'm pretty pissed about it. Now all I got to work with is fucking weed vape. I'm just gonna fucking be stupid high walking around doing a video, fucking feeding my fucking normal vape. One thing I'll need too is a tripod, because this thing's like on a stick, which is great for like getting a good angle and not having to put my fucking face or hand in front of my face the whole time. But like right now I'm about to take a drink of water and sit down for 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. It's gonna be very awkward, but if I had a tripod I could just screw it on, right? I'm gonna pause this for a second.